here can help me. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I just came from the paint shop. I'm watching the Z4s get built here. Do you know where the assembly line is?
Well, as a matter of fact, you're here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the painted Z4 is coming down from the paint shop.
Oh, cool.
And this is the start of the assembly lines.
Really? So what actually goes onto the body of the car at this point?
Well, at this point, the first thing we do is turn the vehicle on its side, and then we install a lot of the underbody parts, such as the positive battery cable, fuel lines, brake lines, fuel tanks, some insulation, that sort of thing. We would put the car back upright, and then we install the wire harness.
Well, can we go look at that?
Let's go.
All right. What's going on here, Kevin?
Well, at this point in the process, we're going to route the wiring harness into the vehicle.
Okay, and what does the wiring harness do for the automobile?
Well, the easiest way to explain the wiring harness is it's really the brains of the automobile. So to turn on your radio, for example, you need power.
Okay. So it's everything that's electrical in the car?
Everything that's electrical in the car is routed through the wiring harness.
Cool. So they're installing that, and then what happens to the automobile?
Well, once the wiring harness is installed, then we can prepare to finish building the interior of the cabin, the carpet, the IP seats, and so forth.
Okay. Well, can we go look at that?
Sure, come on.
I'll follow you. Oh, wow. So this is the soft top?
Yeah, this is the convertible soft top.
Okay. And so how is this different from a regular car?
Well, it's a convertible, so the top can be raised and lowered, different than your traditional hardtop vehicle.
Okay.
After the soft top's installed, then we can complete the interior of the car, carpet, instrument panel, those sort of things.
Okay. And then after that, what's next?
Well, then we start to prepare the powertrain, the engine, the axles.
Oh, wow. Well, let's go look at that then.
Let's go.
Hey, Kevin, wait a second. What's going on over here?
Well, at this point in the process, we're installing the windshield.
Okay. So what all does that entail?
Well, first of all, the robot applies the urethane, which is the glue, and then we install it to the vehicle.
Okay. So I guess it's off to the powertrain.
Sure, let's go.
Okay. So this must be the engine right here.
Yes, at this process, we're going to marry the engine and the front axle to the vehicle.
Okay. So now, what exactly does that make up for the car?
Well, I mean, that's the power of the engine, is the power of the vehicle. It makes it go.
Okay. So it takes three people and they just lift it straight up from the bottom.
Yes, they lift it up from the bottom, and then there's a series of bolts that are installed to the underbody of the vehicle.
Okay. And then what else do they need to do to it after that?
Well, so the next step is the rear axle, exhaust, tires, those sort of underbody activities.
Okay, well, do you think we can go see some of that?
Sure, let's go.
All right.
Now that the powertrain's installed and the exhaust and the rear axles, now it's time for the tires.
Okay, so after the tires get on it, it looks pretty much like a finished vehicle.
Yeah, it's basically finished. At this point, we'll do the filling and ship the car.
So when you say filling, what do you mean?
Brake fluid, gasoline, those sort of things to start the vehicle.
Okay, well, let's go look at it get finished. All right.
This is actually the finishing process. At this point, we clean the vehicle and really prepare for shipment, make sure everything's ready for the customer.
Wow, well, these sure are beautiful cars. I can't believe that I've gotten to see this whole process from start to finish. I really appreciate it.
We're very proud of the Z4.
Cool. There it goes. Bye. Well, I really appreciate you taking your time to show me this process today.
My pleasure.
Let me give you these back, and
thank you.
Thanks so much for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We'll see you. Man, did I really park over here?
I wonder if you can answer these questions. What are the three main areas of production for the automobile? Which is applied first, the primer or the E-coat? What is the final step in the process?